So Plato said it's the work in the beginning that's the most important of all the work that we do. And over the last few videos, we have talked about beginnings. James is doing his 4:30 wake up challenge and starting his day off on a good foot. So let's dig a little bit deeper into beginnings. Now, speaking of new beginnings, if you haven't joined our Facebook group yet, I'm going to ask you to jump over and join. Again, we're just trying to build a big community here so that we can enjoy this journey together and learn together. And that community over on Facebook is going to be an important part of how we can all stay together and communicate and just get to know one another a little better. So join us over there. And if you also haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel here on YouTube, like, share, and let's get the word out that we're trying to build something special, and we want as many people to come along for this ride as possible. So we really appreciate your help in getting that done. But back to beginnings. So as far as beginnings being the most important part of any work, let's talk about how important it is just to get started. So Clement Stone, he said that when you wake up in the morning and before you go to bed at night, you should say, do it now 50 times. Do it now, do it now, do it now. And the purpose is to get your mindset around how important it is just to get started. We build this inertia in our lives, and it's so hard to break. It's really hard to break. I mean, think of a freight train, a powerful freight train. If it is sitting still, one little block placed at the right spot, it'll never go anywhere. But yet without that block there, we get that train started, and it builds momentum, and it builds momentum, and it builds momentum. Once that thing is chugging along, it's virtually impossible to stop. And we're kind of that same way. And so one of the important things about just getting your day started right on the good foot is you've built that inertia overnight. You've got to break it. You've got to break it by being active, getting the blood flowing, getting the mind going, and getting things right. Same thing if you've got a new business idea or maybe a new project that you're working on with your team. Just something in your personal life, new relationships, new personal goals for fitness or whatever it may be. You've built this inertia, and it's gonna take a really good beginning, a really good start to build the momentum. And when I say a really good start, it just means to start. I believe it was the founder of LinkedIn who said if you're not at least somewhat embarrassed by your first release of a product, then you've probably waited too long to release the product. And so we can't wait. And so it's time for us right now. Make and then do it now. Make this commitment. I'm going to stop waiting for the right time. I'm going to stop waiting to read exactly the right books. I'm going to stop waiting for the right person to come in my life. I'm going to stop waiting, and I'm going to get started. And not only am I going to get started, but I'm going to do it now. Break the inertia. Do it now. Remember, the beginning work is the most important work. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you again real soon.